Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the President of the Republic of Burundi, Africa. Mr. President, could you please tell me what happened in the last 50 years of independence in the Republic of Burundi?
During the last 50 years after independence in our country, the situation was very bad because there were killings and many people went in exile, and there was no democracy, and there is also no good governance because there was a dictatorship. But today we can say that we celebrated the 50 years of independence with a democratic process as a successful in Africa, and also with peace and security, and there is a hope for the next 50 years.
Great. Mr. President, what you accomplished in the last 5 years in this country, what is that in comparison to what happened the last 42 years?
The first successful accomplishment we have done, especially to form a new army and a new police. And on behalf of Burundian people, it's the first time to Burundi to have both police and army funded by all the components of our people. It's a very good progress we have made during those 5 last years. And another thing which is very important is that after the forming of the army and the police, we start also to help other countries in Africa, especially in Somalia, in Sudan, in Chad, Ivory Coast, Central Africa, Haiti, and now we are also preparing to help also in Syria. Another thing which is very important on good governance is that Burundi is the first time we have elected institutions, which finished the first time in Burundi, because when we organized elections after independence, 3 times there was bloodshed, killings from the top to the normal people, and today we have all institutions democratically elected, and there is no problem. It means that is the first time to Burundi that the process of democracy is a reality in Burundi. Thirdly, we have also mobilized people for reconciliation by working together from the top, the president, the governor, the governors, the government, the MPs, with the local people, soldiers, policemen, pupils, students, all the people. Every Saturday we organized what we call the community walks, and you have built around 2,500 primary and secondary schools. And also during those 3 last years, you have seen yourself that you have started to inaugurate around 10 stadiums built by the people. It means that the reconciliation is not only on the political side, but in activity we are together to rebuild our country. Another thing which is very important is also the people are changing the mentality because they have seen that they are able to do something. That's why today it's the first time to Burundi to have people who can build stadiums, schools, primary and secondary schools, even the universities. They are building universities during the community works. They are building also hospitals. They are building health centers. They are also participate to clean the villages and to clean also the towns. Another thing which is very important is to improve the housing of the people. That's why you have seen that with our efforts, our own efforts, we have started to build many villages, and the government, myself, I mobilize people to have iron sheets to give free to the people and to cover their houses. You can imagine during those 2 last years, we have built around 30 villages for the country, and each village can have 200 houses or to 400 houses, even 500 houses. You have seen that the people are now making many efforts to change how they are living in the villages. So when they are together, we integrate the villages. They are square markets, they are schools, they are hospitals, they are water sanitation. Everything is to fight against poverty.